Hey everyone. So tonight I'll be reading my poem, Nights in the City Beautiful, which was recently published in the anthology Waterproof Evidence of Miami, Worth Remembering. The poem is split into two parts and begins with an epigraph, and it's a love letter to Miami. Nights in the City Beautiful. Y antes de morir me quiero echar mis versos al alma. José Martí. 1. Little Havana, 1980s. I remember you, Miami, city streets sleepy, my parents driving on the highway, slopes and curves of I-95, dipping as if falling from a dream, bopping as if on a camel caravan, in the beat-up coupe without seat belts, in the tan van's back seat, swaying, seeing smoky yellow lights swirl by, all this seeming like a dream, because when you're a kid, memory gravitates in slow motion, everything epic, and you, a small, fidgety creature tucked in your parents' back seat. I remember you, Miami, after fishing on Hobie Beach, near the Rickenbacker Causeway. The fish weren't biting in the night, but the stars strutted like studded rhinestones on Christmas ornaments. While my parents waited, elbows bent and leaning bodies on the moist pier, and the waves slurped to the ocean, while I hid in the pub tent with my friend, while I hid to keep the mosquitoes from biting. I remember you, Miami, those afternoons galloping in the pit of Mall of the Americas, carpeted for children, so if they fell when they swung on the railings, their heads wouldn't break. But I never fell. I was limber, flexible, my hair trailing on the carpet, my neck stretched and arched, watching my parents framed upside down. Later, we would wait forever in lines that stretched outside the heavy glass doors, standing behind people bigger than me, standing and waiting till they gave us tickets for $3 each. But I was a kid, so I got a discount. When we didn't have money, we'd stay in and watch the palm trees sway outside, the heat and cool and scars of Carlitos Way. I remember eating at Centro Latino, eggs, beans, cream, tortilla on 4th Street. And the old man with the station ice cream truck on our street, eating snow cones and drumsticks for 50 cents each. I remember you, Miami. 2. Miracle Mile, 2017. I see you, Miami, in Merrick's visionary dream, the city beautiful. The sunlight sweeps through the canopy of monolithic banyan trees. Pools of dank caverns and caves. Oolitic limestone homes, quiet Spanish bungalows, ancient tendrils embedded into coral rock entrances, columned arcades, pigeons perched on obelisk, bell towers ringing of the 1920s. I see you, Miami, as Merrick wakes from his dream, finds condominiums growing like white fly infestations, suffocating traffic and Big Brother red light cameras. But even in the busy millennium of cell phone people, the city is still beautiful. I tell Merrick of the time I went walking at night along Miracle Mile, gutting the shadows of a long alleyway, entering its cave like the rocks I explored as a kid in Venetian Pool. I wasn't afraid of the darkness or the murky catacombs of its walls. I climbed the top of the old fire station and sat at the flat edge of the roof overlooking the city, watching its stone skeleton direct traffic and pedestrians, watching the bright neon miracle sign of the Actors Playhouse slowly light up its letters as the cars swirled on the street. And God, I thought, I am a miracle. And isn't it a miracle that all of us are here in this vacuum of outer space with the Earth ship spinning us to God knows where, wandering where the planets are circling? And isn't everything a circle? And we're eternally repeating our mistakes and returning to everything broken and beautiful, like the snake that eats his own tail. Only death knows for sure where we're born at the end of this tale, traveling towards a wormhole of the womb unknown. But I know in my bones, oh, I know in my soul, that I love you, Miami.